Just offline, just caught this dude brushing his eyebrows. Uh,
Man, you gonna put me on the spot like that, man?
yeah, dog. Like who brushes their eyebrows, man? Your sis ain't even that woolly, man.
Come on now. I'm not gonna comment on that. I don't want to be out here looking like Oscar the Grouch and shit.
I got the baseball glove over here today because pitchers and catchers reported. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? It's a new start of baseball season. Uh,
yeah.
I know a lot of folks I know don't really fuck with baseball like that, but we fuck with baseball like
Oh,
that. So,
heavy.
you know,
Like I don't do the fantasy baseball like I used to, like in my
man,
sporting news days
my
when
fantasy
Roy
baseball
Halladay
draft,
was my guy.
my fantasy baseball draft is coming up. My
Mm,
team is young. I got a bunch of young studs on my squad, so you know, hopefully they do some work this year because last year they all got hurt and COVID and all that.
yeah,
So this
yeah.
the
The
sec
main
this the second opening day I'm missing too, and that shit's making me real kind of you know.
uh,
I've been to the last couple opening days, man. Me and the not so silent producer been going up to Detroit
mhm.
for the opening days, but such as life with the travel being restricted and all that, and not trying to really go too many places right now. So
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
that. Plus, it's
yeah,
cold in Michigan for opening day baseball, man.
yeah. It's
La
cold all across America right now, so it's like, yeah.
April 1st in a baseball stadium the last couple of years been fucking cold than a bitch.
Wait, is it April 1st or July 1st when Bobby Bonilla gets paid?
Bobby Bonilla Day, I think it's July 1st.
July 1st? Yeah,
Yeah, still the
yeah.
best contract in the history of sports, bro.
I keep telling people, yo, what happened with that whole contract? Like, long story short, it was the Bernie Madoff because the Mets got screwed big time in that whole Bernie Madoff thing. So what they end up doing with him was just stretching out his contract. But what is happening is the interest. So it just keeps turning over. Like
Yeah,
homeboy,
no, they offered him like he took that deal over like a big payday. He was like,
yeah.
you know what, yo, just give me 20 million, but over the next 20 years.
And the funny thing is that homeboy Fernando Tatis Jr. ended up signing that 14-year deal. When that deal expires, the Mets are still paying for Bobby Bonilla.
Yeah, right.
Yo, the
Yo,
dude hasn't played in like over 20 years.
yo, he retired before Jordan.
Yeah.
Imagine you sign a contract, whoop, whoop, and then you just get hurt.
See, and that's
Hurt.
that's the foresight a lot of people don't have is where he ended up just taking, they was like, all right, we could just give you, I forgot, it was a small amount. I think it was like 7 million. Like it was really a small amount, like 7 million. And then he was like, no, you can stretch it out. I don't need the money right now.
Yeah, I think the contract is like 25 million over 20 years or something like that. Like it's like,
Hmm.
yo, he might fuck around and die before he gets all this money,
Yeah, hey, get your papers in order, B.
right?
Like with COVID, hey, get your papers in order. You don't know what was gonna happen tomorrow, B.
Like all those big contracts are gonna expire, and Bobby Bonilla
Hmm.
is still gonna be getting paid. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Say what you
That's
want. And,
ain't
and and that was one of those kind of things that I used to have a question about. It's like, would you rather be like Samuel L. Jackson making like $1 million, like a million movies and making $1 million a movie, or be like Will Smith and make like 5 movies like in 10 years or so and make 20 million a movie? Like I was like, I'd rather be Samuel L. Jackson. I'm there for the work.
yeah. It
Right?
all
I'm not
depends
there
on
for the
what you're
money. I'm
there
there for the
for,
work.
right? And now Sam
Yeah.
part of that Marvel team, so
He's putting in that work. Like
he's
he's the
he's
number
getting
one
there.
grossing actor.
Oh, he's done like 700 movies.
But it's the franchises that he's done that's actually pushed him over the edges. Like,
Oh yeah, as far as like money wise, like it's always been like him and what's his name?
not DiCaprio,
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks, yeah.
Tom Hanks
And
does a lot of movies every year too.
and the thing though is that Tom Hanks doesn't really have franchises.
Oh no. But I mean like he just does like big box office numbers, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
But I'd rather be the Samuel Jackson. So in this case, I'd rather be the Bobby Bonilla. I'd rather just make the long money than the short money. Long money is always great.
I mean 20 million is always long money though.
Yeah, no, well,
Like if you play
you
it
don't.
if you play it the right way, you'll
Mhm.
never spend that 20 million. You know what I'm saying? Unless you buy like a bunch of big shit.
Oh
But
yeah, I'll
like
run across some drug lords, and you got to make your payday.
but even if you buy $1 million house and $1 million boat and
Not
like
well.
you're not gonna spend $20 million unless you just go buying everything you want.
Well, you see, the thing about $1 million home is that you got to pay like $1 million home worth of energy and cable
Yeah,
and landscaping. So it's like $1 million home isn't just $1 million. It's
of
more
course,
than that.
but even if that's your interest though, you paying that off your interest.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
know, you got
yeah.
$20 million in the bank. You put five just in the bank and let it collect interest. You're never gonna run out of money.
Mm. And see, especially nowadays with everybody with their investing, so it's just a different way of thinking and how to spend your money. So, hopefully they get. I know they had it on the ballot about putting finances into the school, making it a mandatory for high school juniors and seniors. And that's one of those things that I've been advocating for a very long time.
Well,
Getting like
they
basic
do have finance in some
banking.
schools. I mean, we had an economics class. I took an economics class when I was in high school, but
No, but they
and
wanted
they,
to make it part of the core curriculum.
I mean,
You know,
it's like adulthood readiness and all that shit should be part
yeah, and
of
that's
the
why
school
I ended up
curriculum.
taking
But
home ec when I was younger because my father was like, "Look, you know, when you get older, you're gonna want to be with a woman, but you're gonna want to be with her because you want to be with her, not because you need her to cook, iron your clothes, do your laundry. You got to do all of that shit by yourself. If you want to be with a woman, be with her because you want to be with her, not because you need her like that."
well, just as a survival skill, you know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
Like
and shout out,
you might not be with a woman. You might have to live on your own, and you can't be eating top ramen for the rest of your life.
yeah. If anything, shout out to Miss Bone. Yeah,
Miss
if anything,
Bone,
she still got a gruffer bed that both of us put together right now.
come on, man. I've been working. I've been working. I've been working.
Nah, you ain't Miss Bone level B.
Come on, dog.
Nah, bone, 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 bone.
But how was your weeks, man? In between shows, like
It was pretty groovy, Spent some family time. Got back to my core of happiness. You know, Sometimes you lose sight of what used to make you happy. So I'm getting back to it. So got back into artwork, looking up some artwork, trying to plan a trip out to one of those African American museums, either in New York, Philly, DC, see what's happening. I know me and you online was talking about it, but even with the springtime coming around, I want to go catch like a baseball game, see what the Mets are doing, see what the Yankees are doing. Not fitting to pay them Knicks prices just because they're like two games under 500. Like them ticket prices are dumb expensive for nosebleeds. I'm like,
come
it's
on,
like
dog.
$150 for nosebleeds.
It's the
Like,
garden, man. Yeah, if you ever get a chance, if you like art like that, man, you gotta try it. We gotta go to the Detroit Institute of Art. It's one of the dopest little art museums
oh,
in the
what?
country, dog.
Easy. And see, and that's what I'm starting to do more of is reach out to my friends and the people, my associates online, and say what they're saying about some of this artwork because I see a lot of their art. And shout out to all of them, especially like what's that, Sky Galleries. That's the one of them places that I want to frequent and hit up and see about. But overall, my week has just been chill. Like, wanted to spend some time with my niece, get back into my love of cooking, and um, reconnect with the things that I remember connected me to my grandmother in a sense. My happy place. So started watching some old TV shows, 10 Speed and Brown Shoe, a couple of some old shits too. So, but no, just keeping it regular. Getting back
Yo,
to my happiness,
how
getting
was
back
your
to my joys.
birthday, Playboy?
Oh, my birthday?
We ain't talked to you like, before the last episode. It was your birthday, so like
No, my birthday was cool. Like, again, I just got back to my core. I stayed home. I finished up a podcast that I never released. Um, I'm gonna actually leave that podcast as like one of the lost podcasts, and I can add to it. But I really fleshed it out. But there's more to it that I wanted to add to it. But I'm just gonna keep it as a, you know, uh, a passion project, a personal thing. I just do for myself. But no, I hung out with family, hung out with my mother and my father. Um, that's one thing with my birthday that I always try to do when my mother and father's in town. I always try to take them out to pay for it, and I get them something, or if not, I cook for them and I do something for them because without them there would be no me. So as everybody's saying happy birthday and celebrating me, I'm celebrating them. It's just a little tradition that I've had personally for quite some time. So,
Word.
but
That's what's up, man.
rather than chasing Tang and seeing what's what, especially with Valentine's that just passed, if it's if it doesn't fit, I'm just gonna quit.
Wow.
Like
Wow, that's tough.
I'm not gonna force anything.
As you shouldn't, my G. You should never have to force this shit, right? To make it feel
No,
good.
nah. It
You know.
feels good to feel good though. Feel free where you don't feel guilty for doing some basic stuff. So, it's not about me being free. It's about the other person being free as well. You
Rule
know.
number one, man, never feel guilty. You know what I'm saying? Don't do this shit if you're gonna feel guilty about it.
No, but it gets to a point where a lot of in the media and what people have been taught is with a breakup is to have a level of animosity and anger towards the other person. For me, it's been like, look, we tried. Sadly, I'm not the one to make you happy, and I just need to step aside and allow that person to come into your life. Thank you for the experience and thank you for the lessons, and I wish you well. But not everybody holds that same kind of, so they have to rebel and go through their taught patterns, and it is what it is. But you know, I just get back to my joy. You know, get back to the things I used to do with my grandmother, do them with my son and my niece and my sister, and just do those happy simple things. So,
No doubt, no doubt. Well,
but
shit. This weekend, this episode, you know what I'm saying, is the pre caveman birthday.
I was just about to ask you about you.
Shit, man. I ain't been doing shit except working, dog. You know what I'm saying? My life could only consists of like delivering the mail and sleeping and trying to stay up past 9. you know, I try to.
oh, oh, get at me, dog.
I don't know. Somebody must have walked past the house because dogs just go crazy. But
Mm.
I try to
Hey,
try
dogs only bark at strangers.
no doubt. Trying to stay up past 9 o'clock has been like the uh ultimate challenge right now. You know,
Taking a physical challenge, huh?
dog. I be coming home and I sit on the couch, or I go upstairs, or usually I sit on the couch,
Mm.
and then I wake up on the couch at like 2 in the morning, or like Nadine will be like, "Yo, come get it, come go to bed," and I'll just climb upstairs, like not even like literally like climb upstairs, like all fours, stumble to the bed and just crash out, man. Like
Like I'm not drunk, I'm sleepy.
I'm on that super early bird shit right now. My body is still not since September. My body is still not getting used to like getting up early. But I be popping up.
That's
I'm
the
out there.
43 kicking in, B.
Yeah, yeah, 43 right on Tuesday. Shout out
Mm-hmm.
to all my birthday twins. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Pete Adesanya, Nikki Lambert.
Oh,
Uh,
Pete Adesanya.
yeah, 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 man.
He,
I reconnected with that dude a few weeks ago, and everything is real cool with Pete, man. I'm gonna try to.
I actually see him out on the street, so I'm not gonna say where I see him, but I see him out every now and then when I have to go take care of some business, and I be seeing him out there. So shout out to Pete. I never knew
Yeah,
he shared the same birthday with you. I always thought his birthday was in December. Oh,
nah,
you know who I'm thinking about? Thinking about Peter Zahn.
ah, Peter Zahn.
Yeah,
He's
that's the
still
one I'm
around
thinking.
too. He's still around.
That's the one. That's the one that I see when I'm out handling some business. But yeah, shout out to Peter Zahn. But Anazanya and Zahn, it sound like the same thing. But either way, shout
um,
out to your birthday twins.
Shout out to my birthday twins. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who got a birthday, it's Pisces season now.
Hey,
So
what celebrities? Do you know the celebrities you share a birthday with?
I don't share a birthday with no celebrities, man.
I do.
Yeah, we
Hey,
know.
I actually like my celebrities.
I don't share a birthday with no celebrities, man.
No,
Nah,
that's the way. That's the way you see it. That's the way you're gonna put it.
that's just what it is. There's no. If you
Com-
look it up, they're like from like the 30s. I don't even know who they are.
Oh,
Jordan's.
so it's easy for you then to start busting some moves because like at first mine was like Mary Steenburgen.
I
Like,
am. I
like
am the celebrity I share a birthday with.
yeah, and see like I was thinking I like, all right, cool. All right, let me see what I gotta do to like at least put my stamp on greatness on my birthday. So I'm like, Mary Steenburgen, what the fuck is she? Oh, she's married to Ted Danson? Pfft, come
Yeah.
on.
Nah, B. I'm the greatness. I'm the greatness on my birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like I'm the most famous person to celebrate this birthday right now. Jordan, Jordan was a couple days ago. Jordan was like the 19th. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That's
okay.
about as close. That's about as close as I get. Um,
Oh, okay. Okay.
Jordan and Jim Brown. You know,
Okay. All right.
so
Nah, see, like I have Cecily Strong from Saturday Night Live and Anderson Paak, and I'm like, damn. At first Cecily Strong, she wasn't really one of my favorites, but then when I knew that she shared a birthday with me, then all that changed. It's like, yeah, yeah, she's kind of sexy too when you look at it. But yeah, so you got easy moves to make then. You got motherfuckers like who?
oh wait,
Not
here we
like,
go. Maybe I was looking at the wrong list before. Hold on, let's see.
oh, okay, yeah, I'm saying like, come on, it got to be
Wait,
at
wait.
least one president.
Famous February 23rd birthdays.
All right.
Emily Blunt, Dakota Fanning, Josh
Eh.
Gad,
Oh,
uh,
yeah, oh, you're in trouble.
bum ass D'Angelo Russell, Andrew
Eh.
Wiggins,
Oh, you got okay. Oh yeah.
W.E.B. Du Bois,
Oh, that's nice. Oh, I forgot. That's actually a good one. I forgot. Julio Jones actually shares a birthday with me too.
Aziz Ansari, the comedian, Peter Fonda. Oh, there's
Oh,
actually some decent birthdays over here.
oh, okay. That's
Uh,
why I was like, come on, nah, come on, man. Like you're making it seem like ain't nobody on my level B. Come on,
well, I mean, I like to
come on,
believe that. I like to believe that because
come on. Easy Riders there. Come on, man.
you got it. You got. I know. Niecy
Come
Nash.
on, man.
Uh, for Damon John, a
Oh
Fubu
yeah,
fan.
Fubu.
Yeah, Fubu.
Oh snap. Oh,
Uh,
he's a February guy. You know what? For some reason, everybody in February, born in February, I don't care who you are, you're an Aquarius to me. But like February is so short. It's like, come on now. Like
Dog, it's Pisces season. Don't try to invade on Pisces season, my guy.
it's not about invading on Pisces season. Is establishing the Aquarius reign. That's it.
There is no Aquarius reign. Come on, man. The goat
We
is a
had the
Pisces.
age of Aquarius.
The
We never
goat,
had an age of Pisces yet.
the goat is a Pisces. St. Patrick's Day is during Pisces season. You know what I'm
St.
saying?
Patrick ran snakes out of the town. Okay.
Hey, listen. Who else? Who else? Who else? Andre Ward.
We have Valentine. Come on. Yo, Valentine done duped everybody thinking that he's all about love. That dude ain't all about love. Come on now. Like once you do the history on Valentine and who he really was,
Either way,
come on.
it's now Pisces season, and
Okay, I'll give it to you.
I'm up there on the list of famous Pisces. I put myself right behind Emily Blunt because she's probably the most famous person on the list.
Yeah,
And W.E.B. Du
nah,
Bois.
nah. Josh Gad is up there with Frozen. Come on, man, let it go. Josh
I
Gad's he's
I
been in some shit.
He's been some
Like
shit. I didn't even see Frozen, so I can't even really,
neither have I. So
I can't even really go there with that shit. But
yeah.
it's the birthday week, man. I don't really plan on doing shit. I got a couple days. I got a couple days off work.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna do shit like eat ice cream because I don't got nowhere to be.
All right.
I already had a strawberry shortcake. Uh, I'm about to
Okay.
have I'm about to day drink.
Well.
I'm gonna have some day drinks.
Oh. They
You know what I'm
drink.
saying?
Oh, I didn't hear though.
I'm gonna
I
have like
thought
a
you
little.
said day drape. I'm like day drape. What the fuck is a day drape?
I'm gonna have a little sifter of vodka. I'm gonna sip that shit and
Nah.
walk
At
around the house in
43,
my.
at 43B, you gotta have a fine cognac or a single barrel scotch.
Come on, man. I don't drink dark liquor, so I'm gonna have a vodka
Okay.
and I'm gonna walk around the house in my house in my robe and my flips and my flops and say try to say
Like risky business.
nah, we got kids, man.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if I didn't know if they was social distance, so I had to go in.
nah, I'm gonna just
Try to slide across the floors and like, damn.
I'm gonna make breakfast. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make myself breakfast every day and go to
All
the
right.
gym. I'm gonna do old motherfucker shit, man. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna
Hmm.
relax. I'm gonna
Hey, I got some jazz. Hey, I'm starting to curate this jazz playlist for my next podcast. For my trip to the Black museums.
hey,
So hey,
make sure you got some Bob James on there.
oh yeah, Bob James. You know,
And
wait,
hey, listen, just make
Bob
sure you
James, Roy Ayers.
yeah, make sure you got the dudes on there, man.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. Oh, where's my guy? Oh, I could listen to Donald Byrd all day. So that's me. So like some people like Thelonious and all that. Yeah, that's when I start to get a little bit deep, and I'm starting to drink wine and have a cheese board, you know,
Yeah. Yo,
while I'm listening to wine,
I
to
be
my
trying to
jazz.
bang the smooth jazz channel when we be driving places and shit, and Nadine just looks at me like, "Come on, dog."
Oh well, see, I did a jazz podcast before. I did Jazz Bunnies, and then I did another one long ago. But like I want to do one just with the mindset of being going to a museum and like a day at the museum. So it's like you're getting up, you're getting dressed, you go to the museum, you have lunch, you leave. So I want to make it like a full experience. So when you're actually at the museum, you could listen to the music and then just look at the artwork and just be in your own little zone. Because I know Most Def had a album that only played at a museum. I think somewhere in France or Europe somewhere. And the only way you could hear that album is going to the museum. So like
That's
shit,
pretty
that's
dope.
actually a pretty tight idea. But me as a music listener, the fuck am I getting over there in this pandemic? Like that's not
No doubt.
convenient to me.
But yo, so let's get into the nitty gritty of all that's
Right?
been happening.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, your main man Boosie. We're gonna talk about Boosie.
All right, yeah. And the funny thing is, shout out to my boy Donnell, because he's a manager at FET. He is a hardcore Boosie fan. Like, I never knew who this dude was until like
Bro.
Donnell started talking about him. Like, yo, fuck JC, yo, he's scared to have a versus against Boosie. I'm like, yo, man, chill with the.
First, first of all, there's hardcore Boosie fans. Let's start there.
He is one.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that Boosie had hardcore fans that wasn't strippers because the strippers love Boosie.
It's probably more than the music. I've never really gotten to that whole conversation with my man, but shout out to Donnell. Like, he's a hardcore Boosie fan.
His production be on point, but
Uh, I guess you know.
and
I'm
I
not gonna
actually
say anything. I haven't given him a chance to say anything. So,
I actually like Boosie's voice, like the way like his voice is cool, like it's
oh, his
different.
twang.
Yeah, it's just different than everybody else. But I
All
don't know
right.
if I call myself a hardcore fan. But anyway,
Nah.
catch us up on the Boosie saga, man. Like
All right. So,
what exactly went down?
so for Valentine's Day, basically what happened, and it was actually an ill ass idea. I was like, damn, I'm fucking jealous. Um, Give me a reason to actually make millions. But Michael B. Jordan took out Lori Harvey, his girlfriend, to he rented out an aquarium, had rose petals, had dinner set up inside the aquarium. So it's the dome with the fish and the turtles and the lighting and the whole ambiance. And they had dinner and everything. So then she showed the hotel room. Well, I didn't really care about all that part. Either way, all that aside, Boosie was like, yo, homeboy's a simp, called Michael B. Jordan a simp for basically wifing her up. I'm like, okay, all right. I don't really care about this, but whatever. I end up just hearing more and more, and then he had a response because everybody kept coming at him like, "Yo, what the fuck you saying?" Because part of it was it wasn't just that he was a sinful wife and right, but it was the fact that yo, she's been with like mad dudes in like a couple of months and like past 2 3 years. Personally, I don't care. Like your past is your past. You know, what's happening now is happening now. Like everybody sinned, everybody's had to crawl before they walk, everybody fell. So, but the thing is it was the double standard of her body count, how many dudes she's been with in that amount of time. And I basically he was saying that she was losing her worth with the amount of dudes. So people wasn't really hearing that from him out of all people, number one. But when he came back out, I actually heard what he was saying was the fact that look, women are saying, look, women that jump from guy to guy online, people are cheering on them. Yeah. Oh, leave him. Oh, fuck him. Leave him. Oh, he's a dirtbag. He's this and he's that. Whatever, and leave him. But then women that actually stay, women like, oh, you're stupid. Why are you staying with him? He's a dog. Oh, you're a clown. All this kind of stuff. But basically, people, women are aspiring other women to basically have a hoish type lifestyle and a hoish type mentality. Things aren't good. Fuck you. I'll leave. So I heard him on that sense, but it's weird when it comes to the double standard of it all. So
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I took away from it. First, all right, so she's out there dating. She's young. She's single,
yep,
and she should be able to date whoever she wants. We all know that not everybody you date you smashing on, but
exactly.
date. So you can't say that just because she dated a couple dudes in a short period of time that she fucked all them dudes.
But
She might have went on.
nowadays it's always implied though. And
Right.
that's the whack thing. Everybody always applies sex to everything.
Well, here's the thing: people don't date anymore, right? So it used to be a time when like you actually took a girl out a couple times. You might try to get to know her a couple times. You know what I'm saying? You like
Mhm.
at least learn her name. Now motherfuckers is
Favorite
just
color, favorite animal.
now dating is automatically sex. It used to be like you take a girl on a date. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you play your cards right, you get the good night kiss at the door, and then you got to skip down the street and shit like in the movies, and then hope you get that call back for the next date and the next date and the next day, and you build, you build, you build.
Yes.
Nowadays, it's like, yo, you want to go chill,
Yeah.
or how they do it on Luke Cage. You know what I'm saying? You want to come by and have a cup of coffee. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I don't drink coffee. Neither do I.
right. So you know what I'm saying? So like it's really like the culture has changed, but at the same time, like you can't really like she could be in that situation. And I think like people said that it was goals. I don't think they were talking about the fact that she was bouncing from dude to dude to dude. I
It was
think the
goals.
goals was, yo, I need to find a dude, or I need to find a situation that makes me either want to do this or find somebody who wants to do this for me,
And
right?
upgrade my status in a sense
because
too.
because that's goals, right? You want to, when you see people doing like dope shit,
Mhm.
you want to have that dope shit for you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or that might give you an idea to be like, you know what? Like 1 year for my birthday, not too long ago, uh, Nadine got the ill backstage tour at the aquarium. One of my best birthdays. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Mm.
for some people that's gold. Like she got me like behind the scenes with the seals, and I got to feed the motherfucking sea lions and
Where?
shit. Yeah, like at the Boston Aquarium, the
Wow.
shit was wild dope. And it's like that's goals. You know what I'm saying? That's some dope shit. So like
Hell
when
yeah.
I seen the dude rented out the whole shit with the flowers and the rose petals, yo, that's some shit that like I might have to throw on the list. You know what I'm
Me
saying?
too, yo. That's what I was saying. I'm like,
Like
yo,
like
this
I think
motherfucker spitting.
I think right. I think that was the angle that like most people saw it as like,
Yeah.
yo, that's dope. That's some shit I would do for my girl, or that's some shit that I would want somebody to
Yes.
do for me. And I
Yes.
feel like Boosie kind of took it out of context because Lori Harvey got bodies, but whatever. She young. When you was 22, you had bodies too. And it's like, who gives a shit if she had to get through 7, 8, 9, 10 dudes to get to the one dude
Yep.
that she vibing with, then that's what you had to do.
Now, see, this is where I kind of was like, I hear where he's coming from in a sense, but I'm not really making that more the issue. If this is 100% of the issue, I'm gonna recognize it at 15%, where it's like, yeah, whoever she's with, that's her business. But now when you start to look at who she's been with, then it's like, the fact that she was with Diddy's son, and then she was with Diddy, it's like, eh, again, without applying sex to it, it's like it's still weird. That's a Jerry Springer episode.
Well, dating a mother daughter, or dating a father son, or you know what I mean. That's for some people that's on the hit list. You know what I'm saying? And why is it not okay for women to have a hit list?
Yeah,
When growing up, we got
and
a
and,
hit list. Dudes all got a hit list coming up, man.
and
You know what
and
I'm
that's why
saying?
that's why I was like, look, I'll only make it like 15% of the issue. I recognize it, but then it's like, look, I'm not applying sex to all of this. Whatever it is, it
I
is.
don't
But
I don't necessarily think it's an issue at all. I think, but you do have to go in with your eyes open. Like with every situation, you meet a person, you don't know how many people they done slept with unless you ask, and you
but
can't
it
assume that because they was in the club. You see, say let's just say you meet them at the club, and every week you see them leaving with a different dude. Now you could apply, or every week you see that dude leaving with a different chick. So
uh,
you could apply the fact that this person is a player, or this chick is a hoe, but you don't know what's happening. Those could be her friends. Those dudes could be gay or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? They might not be no sexual nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I went out with my
Exactly.
homegirls all the time. We didn't leave, we showed up together and we left together, but I don't mean that we was smashing in the whip.
And
But
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
at the same time, like you can't apply a person's past to your happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's
Yeah.
good for you in the moment for what you want, then that's where they gotta be. And you can't. I mean, people shouldn't. People should, I guess, be more focused on what the fuck they doing. They're worried about how many bodies Lori Harvey got, because, or being mad because they ain't one of them, or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And if she was with, well, she was with Future, right? And then Diddy, and then Diddy's son, which is still kind of weird, but whatever. Date who you date. I can't see me and my dad sharing a chick.
All right. So now I remember we was gonna have a little segment, but I'll flesh it out for the next show. But we was gonna have a segment. Guess where the story's from? Because there was a story about a man end up leaving his wife the day she was giving birth to their child and left with her mother.
Wow.
It's like, yo, at a certain point, shit is kind of weird. Like, even if i- that's just weird. Like,
Yeah, but it's a fantasy for a lot of dudes. The mother daughter.
it's not always dudes because it takes two to tango in this case.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah,
the,
for
the mother
sure.
the mother had to been like, yo, fuck you as a daughter and fuck you as a grandchild. I'm leaving with him. Like,
Yeah, dude, it's how much porn is involved in
I
the
don't know.
in the mother-in-law son-in-law. There's probably you could probably Google it and
Oh,
find mad, you know what I'm saying, or the stepson or whatever. Like that type of shit is still weird, but it's one of those things that's like, yo, it's on people. Let's say legitimately on people's hit list, man. Like I gotta get
yes.
twins, I gotta get mother-daughter, which is just creepy. Uh,
Yeah, yeah. Some people got midgets. I don't understand that. But to each their own. Like, to each their own. To each their own.
I like how you slide in a little bit of your own sexual fantasy into the show every week, dog. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, number one. Number one.
Wasn't
I'm
nobody
more.
talking about wasn't nobody talking about midgets. I know you short, so maybe you don't recognize them as midgets.
Guatemalan basketball players.
Damn, that's problematic. So we're going
Yeah,
to we
yeah,
going
yeah,
basically
yeah.
Lori Harvey should be allowed to do whatever the fuck she want. And I don't know, man. Like I can't really feel like I listened to what Boosie was saying, and like I really can't feel none of it, man. Like I don't see.
And I understand his point in the point where it's like when he clarified the point where it's like when women actually stick it out, other women online clown him. Like, yo, why you staying with him? Yo, leave him. Oh, you're a fool. You're a clown. But then it's like,
I like to
yo,
think that most of those times though, it's abusive. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's
yeah,
rarely like, yo, she caught him like stepping out one time and then she stayed with him because of whatever might be happening. Like usually it's like, why are you staying with this dude?
mm,
He beats your ass on
yeah,
Fridays when your check come and make
yeah,
sure, you know what I'm saying? Like, or he ain't taking care
yeah,
of his kids or something like that. Like,
yep,
but like for for the girl that stays with her dude just because he fucked up one time or two times or whatever it is, because the rest of the relationship is like it's like a 90-10. You know what I'm saying? Like it's 90%
mm,
good, but then that one time he fucked up or one time she fucked up and then you just decide to work it out. That's different than
mm.
telling than being like, yo, you now you abusing yourself when you stay with a motherfucker who like cracking you every
Yeah.
chance you get, or
The
staying with the.
the other thing too is you also got to take into account the person telling the story. Some people inflate tales. It's like wasn't even like that. Come on now. Come
You
on
gotta you
now.
gotta take everything as what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one thing. Like, all right,
Mm,
I see that she she cheated on him once, or he cheated on her one time. They had a moment of weakness,
mm.
but their relationship is real strong, so they're gonna work it out. Versus like the serial cheater and the dude that got
Yeah.
he's married, but he got five babies that's younger than his
Yeah.
marriage. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Oh,
keep having to drag your,
it's
your
not
your
not
drunk
just
girl
that.
out the club
Oh, it's not just that. It's, oh, I promise this is the last time. Oh, I
Oh,
promise. Oh, baby,
right.
please. Oh, baby, please take me back. Baby, please. See, now, mind you,
Because then that
I,
becomes abuse.
yeah, it does. It does. And if anything, I'll admit, like, I'm not perfect. I slipped up, and I was like, you know what? If I, if it ever comes down to me cheating, I'm gonna just leave. Right? It make no sense of me cheating. Right? I'm gonna just leave. Like I'm not gonna do that. Like I'm just not gonna do that anymore. It's not an option.
Yeah, nah,
I'm
that
either
always
gonna work it out or I'm gonna have to leave. Like
that
it's no
always been
cheating.
my
Cheating's
MO,
not an
man.
option. It's
You
not an
know,
option then.
if it ain't working, it ain't working. I'm not gonna leave and then like I'm not gonna pretend it's working while I'm doing some other bullshit on the side. I'm gonna just be like,
Yeah,
it ain't working, and we got to figure it out or not. But that whole
yeah,
cheating shit is for the birds, as far as I'm
yeah.
concerned. Like it's not worth it. Like you committed for a purpose. So if you don't want to commit anymore, then you guys need to have that conversation and be like,
hmm
um, shit is not
Be
right,
honest and be an
and
adult.
it's time for one of us to kick rocks, or let's try to work it out, or let's go to counseling, or whatever it is that helps you get
hmm
through. But before you move on, you got to quit a job before you move to the next job. It's that same mentality,
Yep.
you know. But some people will say, find a new job first because you don't want to be without a job. But
Yeah. Nah. It's not fair.
I don't really
It
subscribe to that.
neither do I because the thing is it's not fair. Like, y- yeah, it's not fair to the other person because I wouldn't want to be done to me. So it's not fair. So those safety nets and all of that shit, nah. All that aside, like whoever she wants to be with, Laura Harvey, that's her business. Like other people are always gonna comment on your happiness because they have a degree of unhappiness within their life that they need the distraction of focusing on you and your shit, right? Because they can't face their own shit. That's why I don't really like reality TV. It's escapism. I don't want to escape in somebody else's life. Fuck that. I got my own shit to live.
um, so we're at the part of the show where we go through our fast five topics or our rapid topics. I don't want to get sued, so we're not going to call it a fast five topics.
All right.
Uh, our quick hitter topics. You know what I'm saying?
Swift subjects. Whatever.
Swift subjects.
Yeah, it's the spalling of the shoe game. The rolling.
Right. So first up, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna start with the and this is just quick. I don't really want to spend a lot of time on this shit because it really don't deserve as much time as we about to give it. But
Nah, I'm gonna keep an eye on my time too.
Trump Trump didn't get impeached. Uh, I'm not surprised.
Mm-mm.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm not surprised. Uh,
Oh, and sure, I wasn't surprised because it wasn't even about if he was guilty from what he did. It was the only thing was is well he's not in office anymore. That's the only dispute. It wasn't if he was guilty of doing what they accused him of doing. It was the process that
right.
which he was being held accountable. This is the like second or third time.
And
And
I'm not personally. I'm not really worried about it because Trump got enough legal shit happening. You know what I'm
oh yeah,
saying?
oh yeah, oh
That
yeah.
at some point, whatever's coming to him is gonna come to him, and if nothing comes to him, then he made out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's not one of those things I'm really subscribing to. Just like your boy Rush Limbaugh
Hmm.
passed away. The consummate, like he was like the fucking
Oh, he
bell
was a
ring.
hater.
He was the bell ring for haters.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
like I've never watched a show where a dude has so much animosity for the other side. Like, and I know Fox News does a great job at having animosity for the other side, but like this dude was just like malicious with a lot of his shit, man. And I could never tell if he was doing it for the ratings or if he really felt like that.
Well, yeah, he spawned off people like Alex Jones and a lot of those people that do their thing now. I'm not even gonna say any more of their names and give them free advertisement. Fuck them next. Um,
But
but
anyway, Rush Limbaugh died. He had lung cancer. Uh,
come on, man. No, come yeah, just this motherfucker died. Like fuck
all
you.
right.
Like as I'm smoking, like come on, let
We'll,
get
we'll,
no.
we'll move on. We'll move on then. The
Mm,
vaccine priority uh,
mm-hmm.
for a lot of folks is it's been a hot button topic because the glitch in the system has been allowing motherfuckers that's under 65 to stroll in and get their vaccination based on some loopholes in the law
Mm.
that allow for like caregivers and shit like that. Um, do you feel like if you have an opportunity to get the vaccine and it's a vaccine that you want to take, we're not even going to get into whether or not you want to take it or not, but if you have the opportunity to do it and skip the line, are you skipping the line for the vaccine or are you waiting your turn? I asked this question because like I like the postal service we found out the other day has um, been classified as first responders.
Oh, work.
Yeah, and
Okay.
so that puts us ahead of like
No,
teachers
no, I'm
and
not gonna skip the line. That's an easy no for me. Like, it's my life has never always been about me. Like, I've never really put myself first. Like, my mentality is the point guard. Yeah, the ball might be in my hand, but it's my job to make sure that everybody is in position, so that way that we can score and we win as a team. And sometimes it's not for me to do it. So no, no, I want to skip the line. But you
the
would you?
it would be I'd have to have a really long conversation with Nadine because like I like what really there's a couple things. First, I'm allergic to a bunch of shit that I don't know what I'm allergic to yet. So I
Mm,
have to wait like and talk to my doctor before I make any decision as to whether I'm going to get the vaccine or not get the vaccine. But
mhm.
the only thing that's really been bothering me is that I'm a fucking mailman, dog. Like I don't even see that many people during the day, and yet I've been put ahead of teachers.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like the fact that I feel like the fact that I could go in and get a vaccine tomorrow as a first responder, like I don't save lives. You know what I'm saying? I'm not showing up to disasters and shit. I'm not on the front lines like that. I just
Mm.
drop the mail. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like before postal workers, and this is
Mm.
just my own personal opinion, but I feel like before me, teachers should be prioritized ahead of
Yeah,
mailmen.
yeah,
And
because
if they're
it's
not going
getting
to
the kids
classify,
back into school.
yeah, if they're not, it should be the key component to getting the schools be open again. Besides the fact that most of these schools are ill-equipped for like HVAC systems and all that, but like which is all the more reason to make sure that all your teachers are vaccinated before you make them go back to school.
Mm.
But like I can't like in my good conscience, I can't really do it unless
Exactly. I want to be able to do it either in good conscience. Like,
you
if
know
anything, if they're forcing me to, I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm bringing somebody with me, and I'm like, look, they're gonna go in my place, and I'm gonna take their spot. That's it.
you know.
Like,
So I
but
don't.
they're gonna hate me for something like that.
At this point, I'm not. But I mean, like I can't really, I can't really hold it against motherfuckers who do it. You know what I'm saying? Like if
Mm.
because if the opportunity is there and it's something that you feel like you need to do, then that's what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? That like what you eat don't make me shit, so I don't got to worry about that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But like for me personally, I feel like there's like so many other situations that like the fact that we're classified as first responders like just don't sit right with me. You know,
Mm.
just because to me a first responder is like a firefighter, a
Yeah,
doctor, like the nurses and the motherfucking police departments and people
yeah,
that's
the
out there like
EMTs. Yeah.
dealing firsthand with the public. You know what I'm saying? Uh, way before, like I might see 10 people a day, and I see
Mm.
them at a distance. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not interacting with people like that other than the other postal workers. You
Mm.
know, so for me, like I don't feel like I have enough interaction with people to need a vaccine before it's time for me to have one. Now, not to say that if I needed that shit, you know what I'm saying, and I could get it, then I would get it. But if I don't need it, I'm not gonna get it anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's like the
Mm.
flu shot for me. Like if I don't need a flu shot, I'm not getting a flu shot. Like if
Okay.
you know what I'm saying, if I stay in a good healthy situation, like I don't feel like I would have to go even get it unless it was mandatory for my job. Like if they show up at the post office and they're like
Mm.
everybody's getting that shit today, or you fired, well then
Yeah, I'm getting
the
my shot then.
the world says I'm supposed to get it. You know what I'm saying? But like
Yeah, no,
consciously
yeah,
going to do that shit, it don't
nah,
really sit.
nah.
It don't really sit that good with me. But you know, for other people that got to do that shit, that's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
True, true, true.
I don't think that is right that people are like putting people down for taking advantage of the system because that's what we do here in America. We take advantage of the system, and we take advantage of the opportunities that are given to us. So why the
Hey,
fuck not? You know what I'm saying?
hey, if anything, the college scandal showed that people been skipping the line forever. Like it's not new. No, like there's always gonna be greedy people that
But
always
here's
put
the thing:
themselves first. It's a capitalist society. You know,
skipping the
it
line,
breeds greed.
skipping the line is using your influence. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like you don't qualify, you're not on the list, but you know a motherfucker who bring in the vaccines and he happen to drop a couple off for you, or you know a nurse,
mm,
and or you know a doctor, you know you're a benefactor at a hospital, and they're like, yo, come on down, get your shit. I know you're only 25 or whatever, but here you go. Like that's to
mm.
me that's skipping the line. But when you log onto the website and put your name and your shit in there and they let you get that appointment, that's not skipping the
Mhm.
line. That's
No,
not even on you. You know what I'm saying?
no,
Like
no, no.
that's on the system. If the system lets you go through,
Nah, but you see, this is the bullshit that people would play. You know, you're not eligible. Well, number one, you know, you're not in that age bracket. You're not in that industry. You shouldn't even be applying in the first place. People would easily say that and put it on you. Like,
yo, but if I got pre-existing conditions and I got a history of being sick and I got
yeah.
kids and I
Hmm.
got, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I got a job where I deal with people on a regular basis. Like, if I worked at like Target or Walmart or some shit, and I got to deal with people all fucking day,
Hmm.
and I'm like, yo, I wonder if I could get this shit. Let me talk to my doctor. Let me go see what's up. Uh, and they let me through the doors. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, I'm here now.
Yeah, cool.
You know, fuck it. I got in. I made it through on my fake ID, and now I'm drinking at the bar. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hate on that motherfucker who's drinking at the bar underage. You know what I'm saying? It ain't my
Hey,
bar.
hey,
I'm not the bouncer at the door, so it ain't on me. You know what I'm
hey.
saying?
If anything, I'm making sure that he's not driving, because he shouldn't be on the road.
Uh, so we got our big Pistons versus Knicks battle bet happening. I'm about to check the NBA standings right now and see what's happening.
I think the Knicks are playing right now.
See if my Pistons have made any moves up out of the basement. They're still in the
Mm-mm.
basement. Uh, fucking Pistons are 8-21. The Knicks are 14-16. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
on the precipice of a playoff berth.
Hey, sometimes you just got to stay the course. You got to believe, just because your
Oh
team's
man,
not
listen,
doing good. Like it's
listen.
been what, over 25? No, actually, it's been longer than that.
There's 29
Um,
games. They're 29 games into the season,
mhm.
so that's like almost halfway.
Yeah,
All Star break coming around. Uh,
yeah, So, hey, I'm not gonna be making no big set of noise, getting all Stephen A. Smith excited on people here. Like, no, if anything, it's good steps, it's good progress. We're not where we're supposed to be, but yeah, I'm glad that we're making measured steps, and we're not like a lot of people are all of a sudden like, oh, we could trade this guy and we could get this guy and we could get that guy. Like, yo, calm the fuck down. Yo, y'all are getting on some like some horny virgins in a strip club. Like anything that's hot that walks by is like, oh, did you see he scored 25 points last night? Oh, he could be on our team. Oh, he scored 30 points. He could be on our, like, yo, calm the fuck down. Like, I like our team. Let's just appreciate what we have and just keep building, Because if anything, yeah, we're better than the Pistons right now, but Pistons still had a championship more recent than us. So
yes,
what am I the style out on?
but it's still been too long. So that's why I had to stop wearing my Pistons hat on the show. I had to switch it to my Wolverines because they out here
Okay.
balling hard right now. Shout out to Juwan Howard and them fellas. They put
Ah,
the
he's doing
smack.
better than Patrick Ewing
Yeah,
and the Hoyas. But hey, it's
yeah,
a process. It's a process.
number three in the country. They about to have a number one seed in the tournament, and
Hmm.
they got a good chance to win. You know what I'm saying? Vegas is giving them good odds. Uh, you know,
I'll be rooting.
the last time they won a title was 1989, that Glenn Rice team.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
with Larry Fisher. But they've been close a couple times, right? So they the timeout game, and
No, they didn't. That never happened.
listen, man. I got to be real with the fact that they've been a bunch of times and they was there. They was in the Final Four a couple years ago. You know, they put some good squads on the floor. So, you know,
Hey, let me ask you this. Who I already know who you're gonna go with, but I guess we're gonna have to put this out there in the atmosphere for the conversation's sake. Who you think got a better squad? The your Michigan Fab Five or the Running Rebels, UNLV, with my man Larry Johnson and them. That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
well, here's the thing, right? You gotta give UNLV a slight edge because they won it all.
True.
You know, but that Fab Five team was the best collection of college basketball players until like these last couple of Kentucky teams to be on the floor. Like when like never since has there been five freshman starters up until I think it was the Kentucky team from like 2 or 3 years ago that had like Anthony Davis on it. Maybe that was a little couple of years before where they had like
but the
their whole team went in the first round.
hmm,
All their starters
y-
got drafted in the first round. Like
yeah.
that's like
I-
ain't nobody never
Wait,
seen that.
yeah, but that's the one and done era. You know that's totally different. So it's
You
like
know,
the one
different.
and done era. Like I don't even when it comes to like talking about teams, it's hard for the one and done era because it's like
And then you got to look at, but like when you break down like that UNLV team, right? You got to think about
it's
like
like
how
the
many,
pros.
you know, when you go like the guys that made the league versus the guys that didn't make the league, you know,
Mm,
which dudes had better careers. You know,
yeah,
I actually think it's probably pretty even. You know, I don't think any of them won. Well, Juwan Howard won a title as like a player coach or whatever.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you
With
know
Miami Heat,
that's the one ring. You know, but
um, yeah, no, Larry
Larry
Johnson,
Johnson against Chris Webber, they kind of played the same position, and they pretty much had like similar careers. I like to
hey,
think that Chris Webber was a more skilled player. He was better from the stripe. You know what I'm saying? I think he was a better passer.
Prime
Uh,
Larry Johnson or Prime Weber.
I'm taking Prime Webb.
Larry Johnson, that's
Prime
my
Prime
dog.
Prime
That's my
Prime Webb.
dog. That's my
Prime
dog.
Prime Webb was a better shooter. He was a better ball handler. Like Larry Johnson was a better post up guy, marginally, but
Oh, he was explosive.
but Webb
Oof.
to me, Chris Webber's like a top five power forward, and that's
I don't know.
arguable, I'm sure, because nowadays
That is
you got Kevin Durant, who's really a three,
no.
but
I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not putting Durant in the power forward
you
conversation.
know, or Tim Duncan, who's really a five.
No, Tim Duncan was always really a four. They only put him at the five when they needed him, but like because it's Tim Duncan, Charles
But
Barkley,
Tim Duncan, Charles
Karl
Barkley.
Malone.
See,
Um.
I put yeah, Karl Malone. Then I got Webb at four, man.
Okay, yeah, I can see how he fits in.
I got Webb
Like
at four.
just off the top of my head, because like even with Rasheed Wallace, like Rasheed Wallace is top 10 for me, but I don't know if he's top five. But that's a whole nother conversation in itself. But nah, we're probably gonna have to expand this conversation for next time too. Like, because
You
I'm
know,
gonna have to do some research on UNLV versus Michigan Fab Five, the Running Rebs.
I think
What?
head to head, that game would be crazy.
Oh,
But
oh, best out of five series? Oh hell yeah, I'm
but
watching that.
I'm gonna give
I'm paying for that shit.
I'm gonna give the edge to the Fab Five. I'm gonna give the edge to
Cause,
the
cause,
Fab Five. They was more athletic, man. They was
cause
so
see,
athletic.
cause this is the thing. This is really the X factor for me, right? It's gonna be Jalen Rose and Stacey Augman. That's really the X factor in that whole game because like Stacey Augman could put a point. He's not really a points guy. He's more of a defense guy. And Rose could put up points, but Rose is not a defense guy, and Kobe already showed that in the league. But that's a whole nother story in
Come on,
itself.
man. Come on. How you gonna do that? How you gonna do that, man? Like
Hey,
that's
it's
dis
a
that's
it's,
disrespectful,
it's
son.
plus it's Kobe, so it's Kobe. So
Man, fuck that.
it's no shame. It's Kobe. Like if Jordan dunks on your head, it's like oh you got dunked on by Jordan. Like hell yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm on the poster. Where the fuck are you? It's not like you got dunked on by Greg Ostertag. Like Greg Ostertag dunked on you. Like,
I mean, but still, man,
yeah,
that shit hurt my feelings.
Austin Crochet dunked on you. Man, fuck that nigga. I had to dig deep in that bag for that one.
Wow, you reached for that one, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
reached
Nah,
for
the
that one.
animosity still there.
Yeah, I could tell. I could tell. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
yo, so before we get out of here, man, of course we always gotta, let folks know what's grinding the gears. Uh, for
You want to
me,
go first this time?
yeah, I'm gonna go first this time because I've been sitting on this one for a couple of days.
All right.
I've been sitting on this one for a couple of days. So I'm listening to the radio the other day, and I'm perusing the interwebs, and
Peruse. Okay.
huh?
Peruse. Okay.
Perusing. I'm perusing. I mean, I'm about to be 43. I got to start using my big words.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
I'm with you.
and there's a there's a trending topic on the Twitter feed talking about how LeBron James could step into the NFL and he would be able to give Bart Scott, the mad backer from the Baltimore Ravens teams, and he also played for the Jets. But
Can't
uh,
wait.
yeah, can't wait. Uh, could give Bart Scott a run for his money and and embarrass him in the league. Like they don't know who Bart Scott is. Nah, bruv. Like here's the thing. Bronny, listen, LeBron, like I'm on the record saying that LeBron is one of the most like uh athletic 6'8", 250 dudes I ever seen. Like
Mm,
he's an athletic specimen. But he only played football through high school.
true.
You know what I'm saying? And he didn't even play his senior year. He
Mm,
been focusing on ball. And I know NFL dudes. It's a different kind of strength on an NFL field. Like those dudes get paid wild money to hit dudes in the face a
not
lot.
flop. Not
Not
flop.
not not flop. Not flop. Now,
Not flop.
and like I think the mistake that people make is that they take that the NFL has been using ex basketball players or basketball guys as tight ends, and they've been successful, a la Tony Gonzalez. But what they fail to remember is that
Gates.
and Antonio Gates. But what they fail to remember is that those guys played football in college as well as basketball. Ain't no power forward that you know stepping onto an NFL playing field without having played no college football. They don't have the right kind of body. They don't have the right kind of strength. Like Bart Scott does like a 385 clean
Mm,
from the ground over his head at 385 to do squats like 800 pounds. Like, nah, bro, you ain't got that kind of strength. I don't give a fuck. And Bart Scott ran a 4.5 40 at the combine. Dude was fast.
mm,
So I don't see LeBron running away from that dude. And they about the same, like Bart Scott's only like 6'2", but and LeBron's like 6'8". But
mm.
nah, it ain't like I done seen him take out dudes bigger than LeBron. And if an NFL lineman can't stop this dude from sacking your quarterback, what makes you think that LeBron gonna come through and lay a hit stick on the dude who's known for laying the hit sticks? I think that right now the world is like all these LeBron dudes is like LeBron can do no wrong on the court. I'm gonna give it to you on the court right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like on the court, like ain't nobody fucking with Bron on the court. Kobe's not here no more, and Kevin Durant is in the East, so they ain't even gonna see nobody. They ain't gonna see each other, you
Mm.
know, until it's time. And then LeBron will probably guard James Harden anyway,
Mm.
because he's a point guard now. Plus, he don't want none of KD anyway, because KD fucking gives him the business every time they play one on one. But that's a whole other story. Uh, Plus,
Okay.
Bart Scott's a Detroit dude, man. I can't let the world just be fucking trying to shit on my Detroit dudes. Uh, Plus, he one of the best linebackers in NFL history, man. Like, if you watch the film. Ain't no you
Okay.
don't know. Like,
Okay.
you gotta watch the film. Like, just Google the man and watch the film.
Okay.
He laid a fucking hit stick on motherfuckers. Like, he one of the hardest hitting linebackers I ever seen. Like I put him up there. I put him up there with like the Ronnie Lotts and the Steve Atwaters, with the way that he fucking punishes dudes
Uh,
from the middle
don't
linebacker.
forget my boy from Washington, Sean Taylor.
Sean Taylor, yeah, like
That's my guy.
he's on
Rest
that
in
level of
peace.
linebacker, and to think that LeBron gonna
I
like
think he
wreak
was more of
havoc
a safety, but yeah, nah, I
still,
hear what
you
you're
know what I'm
saying. Yeah.
saying? Like he ain't wreaking havoc on that. Nah, fuck that. And everybody
Mm.
who's saying that he would, y'all niggas is drinking the fucking LeBron Kool-Aid, and you need to put the shit down and have
Yeah,
a
plus
glass of water.
Ronnie Lott was more of a DB because once you said DBs, that's when I started thinking about Sean Taylor and then Ed Reed, like in most recent history.
Yeah, but
But
Ed Reed wasn't laying motherfuckers out. No,
oh,
he left that to like Ray Lewis and them to handle that shit.
that other dude too that was for the Colts too recent, well, not
Oh,
recently,
Bob
but
Sanders?
Bob Sanders.
Bob Sanders used to lay motherfuckers out. You think, whoo, come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
LeBron's not gonna pull a Jordan and retire and go play in the NFL. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no.
His junior year, if he would have kept playing football though, I will say this. I think that if he would have kept playing football and went to like a division, he would have went to a Division 1 school and maybe had some success in the league.
Mm,
Like I think he would have been able to make a NFL squad because I like when you're an elite athlete, you're an elite athlete. Like I believe that
mm.
you could probably play any sport that you focus on. You know what I'm saying? It's the reason why
Yeah.
guys like what's his name there, Tracy McGrady and well, I can't remember his name right now. The quarterback for the Chiefs and
Oh, Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes and um, even John Elway and all these guys. They got drafted by baseball teams. Drew
Mm,
Henson. They got drafted by baseball teams because
mm.
they're just elite athletes. But if they would have focused on baseball, I think that they would have been great baseball players.
Oh
But
yeah.
they
Oh
focused on
well.
football.
Well, speaking of which, Tim Tebow finally gave up his baseball career, so
Woo!
I'm not. No,
He was
like
trash. He was
nah,
trash.
nah, nah.
Tim Tebow retired from the Mets like single A baseball team, and somehow that made the news. Come on, man.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Just ride off into the sunset and just be like, let people go. Hey, whatever happened to Tim Tebow? Like he had to make a fucking announcement. Get the fuck out of here.
nah, well, see, this is where I'm at with Tim Tebow because number one, he played at Florida, and I'm a Florida guy when it comes to college basketball and college football. Like, it's just something about the blue and orange. It's just in me, even though that blue is a little bit darker. But when he came into the league, and then he had that bullshit ass throw over the head of my Steelers, I'm like, all right, whatever. Either way, it is what it is with that guy. I think that I don't really have anything to grind my gears, but I think that's my grind my gears moment right there. I yield the rest of my time. Fuck Tim Tebow and his professional sport career.
Yo, that
I,
dude
I
is
wish him I wish him well in his personal life. Like he seems to be a very solid person, even though he's having into like the church.
yo,
That's his thing.
he's about to be like the Kirk Cameron of
Yeah, I think he's probably still a virgin.
wow.
No lie. Like he's that type of guy. I know a couple of people like that.
Hey,
That
at
are
least he
heavy
tried to
into the church, and I
at
respect that.
least he tried to earn his money, unlike Johnny Manziel.
Oh, that's a whole nother story. Hey, matter of fact, let me reclaim some of my time when it comes to grinding my gears.
you have the floor,
All right,
sir.
so getting back to Tim Tebow, like I just don't like the fact that everything is sexualized. Like when we was talking about it earlier, how everything when it comes to dating, everybody is ultra sexualized and thinking that that's all it's about. Like for me, I want to get back to courtship, and I'm old school like that. Like I want to go out on a date, and yeah, I might be excited. Yeah, I might want to smash, but it's like no, I got kids now, so it's just setting a whole new kind of standard. Like I guess I heard my son's mother called me. She was like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "I'm good. How's everything going?" She's like, "Oh, good. I heard Marcel got a girlfriend." I'm like, "What?" She was like, "Oh, don't." She was like, don't act like you don't know." I'm like, "No, seriously, I don't know. Like my son don't talk to me like that on purpose, I guess, because he's at that stage where he got to rebel against me. But whatever. But it's like even with him with a girlfriend and his mother calling me, it's like in her mind it's sex. For me, it's like no, I really hope it's not. And for me, I have to set the precedent and show him by example. It's like, look, I want to go out on a date. I want to be able to hold hands. I want to be able to go to the park and push you on the swing. Like certain things, getting back to my happiness, things that used to make me happy when I was younger. And maybe I missed out. But now that I'm older, I want to go to the museum. I want to go to the aquarium. Like those type of dates and just have conversation, have a good time. Because once you start having sex, it's like, it's basically all it becomes after a while. Like, oh, what are you doing? Nothing. What are you doing? Nothing. You want to do it? All right, go. All right. Oh, you want to go to the museum? Ah, that's cool. Let's stay in bed. So you get kind of complacent after a while, and things get stale, and it is what it is. But like at least up front, at least you have those memories. So like over sexualizing things, I know people like a Tim Tebow that are still virgins, and for me, I don't clown them. I actually have conversations with them. It's like, look, like how do you operate in this world, and try to pick their brain and try to see where their mentality is, because it's like for me, it's like it's not all about sex. It's like, yeah, yeah, I like you too. Yeah, I don't want to sleep with you because you seem like you'll get motherfucking crazy on me. You know, trying to like cut the brakes on the bus that I take to work or some shit like that. Like
Wow.
I don't
Nah,
need
man.
nothing like that. Like I don't, because no real talk, and I'm gonna really put this out there. Like when I was younger, no word of a lie. I've only told this story a couple of times, but this girl thought I was cheating on her. I wasn't cheating on her. No word of a lie. This girl liked me. She wanted to know who my girlfriend was. I was like, just respect the fact that I told you I have a girlfriend. I don't need to tell you her name. Just respect the fact that I told you I got a girlfriend. Well, if you don't like me, just tell me. No, I don't like you because I have a girlfriend. I have somebody else. Cool. Well, why don't you tell me her name? You don't need to know her name. Just stay the fuck out of my face. Her friends got back to her and told her some other shit. So I went to go take out the trash one day, and lo and behold, somebody jumps out of a bush on me with a hairspray and a lighter, and the lighter didn't go off, and I got nothing but hairspray in my face. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is why it's like some of your friends will lead you down the wrong path and tell you a bunch of lies and fill your head full of shit just to entertain you and play you like a little puppet for their entertainment. But nah, I, like that's I'm too old for that player lifestyle. I'm more of a coach now. Fuck that player shit. So yeah, that's
Yo,
what grinds my gears. Let me date without it being about sex, man. Fuck that.
dating without it being purely about sex is a thing that I feel might be obsolete, my friend. But
That's all right. I'm gonna bring it back.
bring it back. We're gonna bring it back for the 2020, 2021.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
2021. Shit, that's gonna do it for another Saturday conversation, man. We always appreciate y'all checking us out. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, and
Yep.
make sure you hit that notification bell so it always tells you when the new episode is airing. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Check me out on motherfucking Mondays. Uh,
Hey, and then your birthday's coming up too, B.
and my birthday's on Tuesday, so I might do a special birthday situation. I might even set the tables up and
All right.
do a little do a little
I have
little
to roll
birthday
through.
blend. You know what I'm saying? Or something
Yeah. Oh,
on
I'm gonna
this.
roll through.
I might do it on the Zoom. I might do a little Zoom birthday situation. Let motherfuckers roll through and we can chop it up. Since
I'm gonna holler at Tone and see if he'll take me out there,
uh
just so we're actually on site,
yeah. I gotta
and
see
then
what's
stay for like
happening.
a half hour, 45 minutes, because I know it's a school night.
Nah, man, I'm off for the next couple of days, baby.
Ah, it's a school night. Like, don't doesn't the not so silent producer got shit to do, and the kids got shit to do too? Like, I
Also
got
true.
work.
Also
So,
true. And I might be out somewhere during the daytime doing some having some day beverages. So, motherfuckers that know where I'm at, connect with
uh,
me. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm not gonna say hit me up with the nip for lunchtime.
nah. Of course not, man. You working, man. We can't do that shit.
Nah, if anything, we'll get a gyro
Word.
or some fufu. It's Black History Month, so gotta keep it
We
halfway.
can go to get some Jamaican food or something, man. You gotta take me to the Jamaican. I go to Blaze, but I know there's I hear there's better Jamaican spots in the area. So
Now we gotta go to Boston. We gotta go to Ali's Roti, Boston.
uh
So hype. But
man,
hey, if anything, we'd probably hit your pops up and see how he's doing.
word.
Make it a day trip.
All right, y'all. Make sure you join us for the next episode, man, and we'll check y'all next time.
All right.